Hello, today I'm going to be talking about Little Women by Louise May Alcott. I recently read this book, and in full disclosure, I actually read it after I saw the movie that recently came out. I had always wanted to read the story, but never got around to it. But I bought it right after it came out, and this is the version I have. I'm aware that there are other versions or editions of this story. My mother actually has a version from her childhood, and this is the one I just got from Pals. But I'll read the back just in case you're not aware of what the story is about. It says the four March sisters couldn't be more different. Meg, the eldest, is dutiful and patient. Jo is adventurous, with dreams of being a great writer. Shy, musical Beth is the peacemaker, and headstrong Amy likes the finer things in life. They may not always get along, but with their father away in the Civil War and their mother struggling to make ends meet, the sisters have never needed each other more. Together, the girls navigate growing up, from first love to sibling rivalry, loss, and marriage. Whatever comes their way, they know they can rely on each other. And I also really like this version is because at the beginning of every chapter there is some type of picture to kind of represent what is happening in that certain passage or that certain chapter. So this one is chapter 9, Meg Goes to Vanity Fair. It has a very nice picture illustration. The same kind of lines of what this illustration looks like. Now I'm going to be reading a small snippet from the second chapter of this book, and it's around Christmas time when this is set. I just really like the whole just vibe or kind of like feeling that this kind of passage gives me. So I'll just go from there. It doesn't spoil anything. It's just a very nice. I just like how it sounds. Jo was the first to wake in the gray dawn of Christmas morning. No stockings hung at the fireplace, and for a moment she felt as much disappointment as she did long ago, when her little sock fell down because it was so crammed with goodies. Then she remembered her mother's promise, and slipping her hand under her pillow, she drew out a little crimson-covered book. She knew it very well, for it was that beautiful old story of the best life ever lived. And Jo felt that it was a true guidebook for any pilgrim going the long journey. She woke Meg with a Merry Christmas, and made her see what was under her pillow. A green-covered book appeared, with the same picture inside, and a few words written by their mother, which made their one present very precious in their eyes. Presently Beth and Amy woke to rummage and find their little books also, one dove-colored and the other blue, and they all sat looking and talking about them, while the east grew rosy with the coming day. I just really love. Here's another. It's like Merry Christmas, and it has. Sorry, my camera doesn't have very good quality, but it's a nice Christmas tree and some presents around it. I just really like that passage. I really kind of speaks the whole story that Little Women has of just family and being together as one and kind of appreciating the little things in life. That's why I really love this story, and all of the movie adaptations about it really do make sure that that theme is very present throughout. That's why I also really just like that passage from that chapter, just because it's really nice. That's about it for my book talk. I hope that if you haven't already read this kind of realistic fiction classic, to at least watch the movies or maybe read it yourself. It's a very special book, and I really do think most people should read it in their lifetime. Thanks.